So I made a new Instagram page specifically for speed content, and I've been sharing some of the information that I've previously posted on Jump Science, including the stuff I talked about in my hip flexor series about the legs moving faster in the air during sprinting. In faster people, the legs move faster in the air. So the faster leg movement puts higher stress on a number of different muscles, including the adductors, which I did not mention in my previous series. So there's actually a study where they did a sprint-based training following an off-season in pretty high-level track athletes. And after 5 months of sprint training, they measured hypertrophy in some thigh muscles, and the adductors actually had a 12% increase in muscle volume in response to sprint training. So that clues us in to the stress on these muscles during sprinting. The unique thing about these muscles is that they actually contribute to hip flexion and extension depending on the position of the thigh. So you can see how obviously sprinting has, aggressive hip extension and flexion. So you can see how the adductors would, be under some stress during sprinting. So with that in mind, I think it's definitely a good idea to strength train your adductors. Adductor exercises may not be like huge drivers of improved performance, but if you can get the muscles accustomed to a stress that is even higher than what they go through during sprinting, you're going to make sure that you can do your sprint training aggressively and frequently without running into adductor issues holding you back. So I think it's a good idea to build up resilience in these muscles. As far as exercises, they're going to be trained by your typical hip flexion and extension exercises, but I like to get more thorough development using side lunges, as well as just some straight up adduction work, which you can do different forms of that, but here's one that I like.